So first of all, I want to thank y'all so much. You guys have been giving my channel so much love, so much activity. I really appreciate everything. Through the Zeus readings, my Thursday teas, my cold case readings, which I'll be working on another one coming soon. Thank you so much, y'all. It is so appreciative. It makes me so happy that you guys are enjoying my content, that you're seeing a lot of my accurate readings play out. So you can see, I'm the truth. And since we're speaking of how I'm the truth and my name is not self-proclaimed, it was given to me, daily knowing, I am a psychic medium with her books open. If you are interested in these celebrity readings, if you are interested in these Zeus readings, all these different readings I'm doing, why not get a reading for yourself? Why not help yourself? Help you. Why not get that roadmap? Why not get the insight from me? So that way you can see what's coming next and what we can be doing. I have career readings, love readings, general readings. If you don't know what the hell you want to come to me about, we'll figure it out. I do recorded readings and I do them on Zoom. Recorded readings are really good if you are someone who is always on the go or had a reading before, or you just like to take notes. This could be a reading you re-listen to. I have clients that still text me to this day. I'm re-listening to a reading you gave me 2 years ago, and girl, I'm seeing what you're talking about now. These readings can be utilized, even the Zoom ones, for your betterment. So why not? So go ahead and tap in at www.danielleclack.com. Hello, and welcome back to my channel at Danny B. Knowing for another accurate as psychic Thursday tea. How are you guys doing? It's been a month. I missed y'all. Even though technically I released 2 videos last week. Just 2. Offset for the month. I'll be taking a break. So as some of you know, I did fall in the weather, but I was going to be off in May regardless. I wasn't planning to post more than those 2 videos. I just want to make that clear. I'm not someone who is, collecting videos and creating content from vlogs. I am a psychic medium utilizing her gifts to do these readings. And that takes energy, that takes time. And there will be times I will need a break. I will take a break because it's necessary for me. So I just want y'all to remember I'm operating on something pretty different when I'm doing these readings. As I was saying before, I'm not collecting things and putting it together for a video, even though that's a lot of work in itself and people should take a break from that as well. But I am using my body, my gifts, to do these readings. So I'm back. So, took a really good break for May. It was a really good time for that. I'm really happy I did. And, let's be real, I have way more than enough content for you guys to enjoy while I'm taking my break. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's going to be a reading on Rollie, Jela, and Tommie brought up in this one. And I will have them separated. So hopefully YouTube catches those markers and separates them for you. So if you're more interested in any other, you can jump ahead to that reading. Now, the reason why I'm rolling all these is because I'm getting a download. They're not going to be longer than 10 minutes each, maybe 12, 13. And so I'd rather put it all together and create a longer video. Alright, let's get to the mess. I know you want me to wrap it up, and let's jump into this reading. Like I said, it's going to be Rollie, Jela, and Tommie. And let's see. We're going to start with Rollie. And then we're going to jump to Jela and get to Tommie. Last but not least. What is her name? Bria? Rollie from the Zeus Network. Yes, her. What is some insight that we can get? What's to come next? What's to play out in the public? Career, shows, relationship with Zeus, relationship with Natalie. I saw that coming. I have that download. So that's interesting. Don't worry. I'm going to give you more insight. Can we get a clarity card for this 8 of diamonds? Alright. Alright, y'all. The first card that came out was this Five of Hearts. Jela is not too happy with what's going on right now with the network, with how her show turned out, along with just the non-general feedback she's been getting. This has been something she's been working on for a minute. She's been very proud of and excited about, but she is not seeing it play like it's supposed to be. And she does not blame the audience. Well, she's really, in her mind, she's actually pretty annoyed with Zeus about this. With the Six of Clubs, her health is not in the best place. We're gonna most likely see more conversations about the money she has to put into for her health, how it has taken toll on her body, how her coming on Zeus to do the show was a necessity for money to take care of her and her family, because that is her income that's coming through. With this King of Hearts, I do see a man around, an emotional man. It could be Lemmy, someone who is like who sees themselves on their throne, that is an elder towards her, and that elder, her boss, which is Lemmy, and he is also part of this tension point as well. That show was, I think there were supposed to be more episodes to come out, but that show was not what Rollie had in mind to do it. It looks like she was told to do that and that it could equal more opportunities. But it took so long for that show to come out, and just the way it did not, sorry about the mic, just the way it did not garner the attention, the opportunities, and the open doors like she wanted and expected, especially for something that is a very specific specialty short show. What I mean is, it's not something that can bring longevity. Like, Rollie can't keep getting surgeries for years to keep this going. She wanted something that had multiple seasons. She wanted something that she could run, that her face could be in front of, right? And not just be the poster child of, a thicker, plus size woman, that decides to get some beauty enhancement done. And this is all that's talked about, right? And so next I have is this Eight of Diamonds, which tells me about money. Sometimes I usually get expansion, but what I got was secrets. It was Ace of Clubs, and the clubs is upside down. She feels like there was a huge missed money opportunity that they could have taken. There could have been some ideas. There could have been something else she wanted to roll out with this that just was not approved. And it's a very frustrating point for her. She's actually really frustrated on the inside. Like, yeah. I don't follow her. I follow other, probably like, I think like Zeus Maddie's Tea or something. Some of those things where they post everything that pretty much everybody's posting. So I don't know what she's been talking about. I haven't seen any lives come around, but we might see her really just describing some grievances and saying, I want a different chance at approaching this. Like, why not give you my opportunity and moment? It doesn't just have to be Natalie. It doesn't just have to be Jocelyn. There could be more of us, And then at the bottom of the deck, I have the Six of Spades, which is why I feel like she's going to be doing some type of communication soon in regards to her health, in regards to some past things that affected her health, and how this can change towards the future. Or she might be going into another surgery, and this surgery might be the one that could really give things pause for her into continuing with some things. Now, I did hear a little rumor. I think they said the season of Baddies Caribbean is supposed to go to October, which I just feel like they were out there for like only 2 months. Like, were you guys just feeding them alcohol, drugs, or whatever, and just putting the camera on? But whatever. So, we're probably going to see as this continues, as that Gold's lawsuit tries to get some feet, and I don't see it really doing that, most likely. Rollie's grievances, annoyance will be coming out more to the forefront about this network. Or if it's not about the network, just with how things are going in general. Of course, she was very excited for it to come out, but I think even though it wasn't her intended vision, she just felt, I have a big name on this platform. Like, people know me, niggas know me. They're gonna want to watch this, and that's not what really people wanted to do. And this goes towards more the Zeus reading. I think this is called to Zeus with needing to know what can be fresh, what can be new, what can be brought up. Like, we have botch, we have a lot of other things. Like, what more can your channel offer? Because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't watch it, so I can't give my own opinion about it. But from the clips I've seen with it just wasn't something that I really wanted to watch. And as someone who's the account holder, that's probably like 4 or 5 other people utilizing it. None of those other people are watching that either. So I don't know. So we can't base it just off like, I keep hitting the damn mic. My bad. We can just base that off of our viewpoint, but from what I've seen in the tweets and really just, I don't think she got what she fully wanted from this. This has been years. And also, unless Rollie was planning to have her surgery back in Batty South, I'm calculating in my head. Yeah, back in Batty South, then this has been like a very long plan coming. That means they were in discussion for having her show for the longest. Didn't really have a plot or what they wanted, and then once she got offered a free surgery, it's like, okay, we can record this. So, because it makes me think, like, was there other things recorded and they decided to scrap that and make this about her plastic surgery? Which that could be stemmed from Zeus, how they view Rollie, and how they view her possibly as a joke. They don't fully take her seriously, but that could be a whole other thing, other conversation. But yes, what else can we say about Rollie? So let's see, what else can we get for Rollie? Oh yeah, her son got jumped. We might see her discussing more of like how she has to move being in the public eye. Because the thing is, I have diamonds, some money issues. The thing is, Rollie wants to do more in terms of making sure everybody's great, making sure everything's set away. But what I can see happening, not only lost opportunities, her money is too tied up with people and not her own hired people. And, I picked up on this when she did a live talking about ET, and she's like, yeah, Natalie's a boss. Like, I had to wait to get my money back from the parents, and Natalie gave it to me, the next time she saw me. Why would you have a booking agent? Why are you trying to book an agent with her? Why don't you have a manager, an accountant, someone who, and this is stuff that not everybody knows stepping in, but we've been in it for a minute. You need to be the one in control of having your money. It should not be held by Chin Nun until she's able to get into the same room with you. Again, doesn't make sense. Like, you need the money now, and that's the issue. It's not like there's a lack of money being made. It's the fact that it's not well within her control. So there's probably going to be some conversation, discussion about that. It's a lot of money maintaining yourself, doing these surgeries, eating, making sure you're doing it right, and plus all life things and having a kid. So we're probably going to see this type of discussion, her wanting more for the network. I'm really chilling right now. My nose itches. Whenever I'm touching my nose, it's itching. It means like psychic. Alright. Now that is what I got from Rollie. Let's move on to Miss Jela Mina. Also, let's get some extra tea on them weird ass tweets she did and deleted and took that. Oh, I'm about to come into some really good tea. My nose is itching like. These cars, man, tell all. They tell all. First of all, Jela is tired. Physically, mentally, spiritually drained. And as someone who is pretty tapped in like her, she does have some gifts. She better slow it down and get offline. The thing is with Jela is so beautiful, put together, communicative, very intelligent, very. With her getting to the level of some folks, I'm not even talking about Biggie or Gretchen. With her getting back into this thing with Natalie, there is some energy draining going on. I'm not saying it's from Natalie, it could be from anybody, but people that want to fight her, that want a reaction from her, that want that attention, right? But what I'm seeing here with this Five of Spades for Jela, there was some issues with how she was being communicated towards. This Jack of Diamonds, sometimes women could compare as a king. This could be Earth's Jack. It's giving young-minded, someone that is holding the money, holding the cards. And then this Ten of Clubs, it's really going to bring her into a bout of ending some cycles. I don't know if she's going to end it with Zeus. I'm just seeing here is it's really going to affect her mental health. I do see her arguing. I do see her just kind of off on her own. Whatever she tweeted that night really did happen. And with this Queen of Diamonds at the bottom, along with this King of Diamonds, Natalie was someone that wasn't too supportive like that. But Jalen needs Natalie. I don't know what happened when she left Zeus and, she was being shown in Vogue, all these things. I don't think she got enough, garnered enough attention. And she really needed some really good money to get personality to pump some life back into her business. Because I'm seeing this heart that's dying, and she just wants to pump some life back into it. She was really hoping it wasn't going to be the last time she does something like with Zeus. It was really going to be something cute, especially after what happened with her and Natalie. With the Six of Hearts, I'm seeing there could also be, and this could be something that she brings up into the public, just maybe some family illness or something that she's assisting with taking care of. But she's also somebody that is not, what's the theme here? We see a theme that is not happy at all with what's happened with this, with how things are portrayed. I really think this thing with Lemmy, it's there's this power dynamic he tried to have over her. Jayla's very confident. She's very much I'm not gonna do that. I'm cute. I'm pretty. I don't care what they say. Oh, you think she's better than me? Okay, that is better to me. Oh, a chain. I don't need a chain. Oh, that's her. It's the things you're giving here, it's not gonna do anything for me. And if you don't give it to me, I can get it from somewhere else, or I don't need it to be the bitch that stands out. And that rubs people the wrong way, especially people that want you to want to need them. That want you to be worked up, that want you to be at their control. And so what I'm seeing her come next is there might be an interview she does after, all ties are cut off with Zeus and she's fully safe in her home and stuff, where she is describing these incidences, and they're not going to be beautiful. And they're going to be described more about others' incidences than her own. It could be her stepping in at a point to be why that got to be what you say or do, and then it turns on her. She could feel like she was probably set up. I could see that being a feeling from her. Maybe just with how people were coming at her in the house. I'm not talking about her Biggie. I tweeted my feelings about the whole situation. Biggie said something, she beat up Biggie, and it should have ended there. It should have never been dragged to when I got to that mansion. And that's just me. But it's more than that. It's Avenger, one goes down, the next comes up. Her and the Biggie thing, that was just something that happened online outside, but in this house, Lemmy is going on strings and trying to get some of these women riled up. Because you see some people that say, oh, I wasn't going off anybody, I don't need to. They for sure were, people. I saw her live, and it's not adding up to what I'm seeing on TV. I enjoy her, but it's this thing of wanting to hop in front of the story when it's like it doesn't help because the story is going to play out how the story plays out. And yes, you can blame editing at some points, but editing didn't get you to act that way or say those words. So what I'm seeing here is some annoyance, grievance with just how things played out with this relationship. I think Jela thought that she had a lot more good standing, not realizing that Libya is bad. Like, I did my reading on Libya. You can watch it, check it out. It's within the Zeus playlist. He has, I'm gonna do that Kendrick thing. You got mommy issues, daddy issues, pill pop issues, gambling addictions. Literally him. All those things. Like, we could make a euphoria just off of that man. But I feel for Jayla. I feel for her to that extent because there's something here, and as the episodes play out, I think we're gonna see her get very frustrated. Like I mentioned in my Baddies Current prediction video, you can check that out. There's gonna be things that are not gonna be remember how they happened, or just like realizing that was wrong. What happened to me and how she was treated that night, how she was like X out, and then the thing is when she made that tweet, that is what made Zeus want to be like, okay, like, you know what, like delete those tweets and everything will be fine this way, like, and her taking it back because she needs the money and she needs like that platform right now. And that is where a lot of these women are at, even some of our faves. All right, let's see what else I get for Jayla. This is why I'm not doing a full video for each, because whatever is coming out in the public tied up with Zeus, it could be touched up in other readings that I've already done, or it's really not necessary to have a full video. Okay. Anything else we want to say about Jayla before we move on to the last one, Tommie? Okay, I will say this. This four clubs fell out onto the floor. Jayla did not listen to her intuition and her guides fully, including her ancestors. They did not want her to be back on this platform. But, the route she wanted to take. We might see Jayla start making her own content fully, coming out maybe with her own channel. The issue is with Jayla, and it's just a toss-up back and forth about how she's feeling right now. She could fully lead into this network and then kind of take what she can get in hopes. Or she could start really exposing like she did Oxygen and Bad Girls Club. And that is what I got on Jayla. Now, last but not least, we have Tommie. Miss Tommie. Let's do our last one, reading on Tommie. Can we get some insight what's to come out in public, what's going on when it comes to this network? She has been going off about her money, which I also talked about them not having money and like going to be paying people, and only certain people. You could check out that reading, and it's either, I think it's my Zeus Network psychic reading expose. So what I'm saying, guys, like a lot of things like I'm gonna be touching on here, I touched on other videos, just saying. They short, but I go over every motherfucking thing that needs to be going over. That is enough. But you know that now. I don't know why I see Camila. I don't know if her and Camila have like a social media argument or something, or some back and forth. Good, bad, but that could come up. Hold on. Let me shuffle. Tommie in the public. Uh-oh. Okay. Whole lot of ups on the board. So I'm feeling like she might describe that like it could be other people in Zeus, other owners or something, not just Lemmy, that she could be having an issue with or had a run-in with, maybe a little something with. We got this King of Hearts on the board along with this King of Diamonds. So she could be having an issue with somebody else in regards to money, someone that's holding money, taking her money, and then this King of Hearts, it could be towards him as well. Just someone who is not emotionally stable. We're going to see an unraveling. The thing is with Lemmy, I think he thinks he's the P. Diddy of streaming networks or something when they have not established themselves that far yet. Like, it's so easy to have exposés on you, which is why I did the Zeus series in the first place. I want to make sure I get my content, my readings out there before the shit hits the fan and things start to roll out. And so, Tommie is very upset with this Two of Hearts. There is no balance right now between her and the network. And what's going to come out is her continuous grievance with the fact that she does not have her money from them. She was counting on her money for that. Like, that's about 6 figures for a 2-day show that she did. Like, 2-day stint. And so she's very frustrated. She thought, I may not be cool with the Chin Chin, like, Natalie, but I know Lemmy enough. I'm cool with them. They know how I get down. I know how they get down. So she was really expecting, for things to follow through. The issue is, you're not doing good money with people. This Jack of Spades. That is that nasty vocal energy. That is the back and forth. Now, I see Tommie posing with Ray J. Tommie might jump over to Tronics and she may do a tell-all type of thing. And maybe it's her, Krishan, but I do see some people from Zeus heading over towards Ray J's side. And Tommie could be one of those people that starts that. She's part of Love and Hip Hop family as Ray J is. And, part of different franchises, but they do come together. So I can definitely see that being something that happens. Maybe there's Ray J's like, I got the funds. Let's have a big expose. Like, I'm just gonna bring people in for interviews and have them just line up one after another, one after another, one after another. Because Ray J has running businesses still. He has a name. He is related to an R&B legend. Okay, like, please, like, he is the brother to an R&B legend. He has been in the industry since a child. Fun fact: my grandmother was Ray J's Sunday teacher back when he went to Church of Christ in LA, long ago. But he has a name. Like, Ray J could lose everything today, which I don't see him doing that. I'm not saying that. And because he's Ray J, he can get into something else. Can we say the same for some of these people that are touching the Zeus Network? And this is why, like, I don't feel called to fully do readings, because if everything's not expanding past that, it's the same regurgitated trauma, just a new age. There's no reason to reading on it. We don't see it. We know the formula. And so I definitely see Tommie now, like, you know what, I'm about to really, like, hurt this nigga. Who can I, like, look to work with or rub elbows with to get what I'm supposed to be getting, right? So we can see more of that issue. Her getting her money. It is a toss-up, especially with Little Man not responding to her, but responding to Ray J and trying to act so high and mighty and just blah, blah, blah. But that's going to be a continued talking point. And she is going to continue to rub elbows with people, be very vocal about it. But like I said in my Zeus psychic tea reading, the money is, a lot of it is fake basura, trash. And that is what Tommie's going to be exposing. I don't think she expected for her to not get that piece. And let's see what else comes up about her. Supposed to come up for Tommie. I saw a mugshot. Tommie could be she could be arrested or have an issue again. Let's see what else comes up before I let y'all go. Yeah, Ace of Hearts upside down. We could see some relationship issue come out to the public forefront again. Kind of something like what happened with Tamar's white man. Excuse me. We can see some exposing coming along that way. But that's all I have for Tommie. Tommie just here online, just kind of doing her thing. But I can see her starting to go over to the Zeus Network or something, get something brewing there. And to be in spite of Zeus. Like I mentioned in my Zeus Psychic Tea reading, there's other student networks that are going to come to play. It's other competition. They are not switching up their formula like that. It's giving out as TV with a with a PJ, you know, and they gotta come different. They gotta do better than that. And so that is what I got so far, y'all, for these 3 beautiful women. Let me know how you feel about this video in the comments. Thank you so much for all the love on my Zeus series. You can rewatch it, watch it, go back to it in the playlist I have set up, and I'll show at the end of this video. And y'all have a great day.